So I had attended one of your fashion shows this past spring. What is your creative process, and do you usually have different messages that you convey each time, or you like to keep kind of the same thing?
Yes. Honestly, I don't like fashion shows. I don't
Mhm.
like the concept of fashion shows, nor do I like Fashion Week or like how it's really hyped up to be. My whole thing is like when I do shows, I like to present what I have coming like for that particular show. Because my whole objective and my whole inspiration is through films.
Mhm.
Like I love movies. Like I like to create a movie setting also, and like create like a movie aesthetic as far as my garment goes. I don't like the whole theme of like fashion shows when they go like you just play a song, it's a mix, and everybody just comes out, walks through your garment, and it's like 3 minutes worth of a show. It doesn't really mean anything. It's
Mhm.
boring, you know?
Yeah.
So I try to create different things throughout my collection, which what you view, because that was so long ago. I feel
I
like
know,
you
right? Yeah,
haven't
that was
viewed
literally
none of my
February. I
shows
want to
since
say
then.
February, January, which is so
Yo,
crazy that we're like
and you
almost
know
done
something? That was
2019
my
now.
first fashion show this year, you know?
Okay.
And through that show, like I showcased women's wear, men's wear, and also wardrobe that I have for a short film that I have coming out very soon. DVO Hit Squad, that is going to be coming out very soon. But also, like I showcase different things throughout that show, you know.
Yeah.
So and that was my first show, so I felt like with that show, smooth days in the building. Yes,
What's up?
he was one of the photographers that was
Yeah, he
there.
was. It was me, him, and Brittany came
Yeah,
through, and
Brittany. Yeah, shouting
yeah,
out her as well because we also did a feature with
yeah,
her
you guys
brand
did
as well.
her stuff on Raw and Pure Media.
Yeah, Raw Pure Media. Yeah, that's exactly
Yes,
what it's
yes,
called. Yes,
yeah, but it was us who like pulled
she's
through
been
and
doing
saw
her
your
thing with
show.
what she's doing as
Mhm.
well, and Smooth.
Yeah,
That's my guy as well. But
yeah.
yeah, for that show, I feel like with that show, that was like my first opening, like for people to see my work from my
Yeah.
from my clothing brand.
Yeah, it was
And
awesome. That's cool though. It was your first show. I didn't know that. Um,
yes, that was my first show that you was a part of. So it's amazing that you was there.
yeah,
That's
yeah, that was really
that's
cool.
dope.
I enjoyed it though, but I get what you mean about the hype about fashion shows because I feel like, something that me and Drana talk about all the time is the fact that, it's so like fabricated nowadays. There's not really an experience to it. So I like the
Yes,
fact
it's
that you
not.
take stuff from
And that's the
movies.
way it's been for so long, you know?
Yeah.
Like Fashion Week, when everybody comes around and everybody does Fashion Week, everybody wants to wear their best garments, and everybody wants to go to all the shows, but it's like
Hmm.
all the shows are the same. I don't
Yeah.
like I don't like Fashion Week. Fashion Week to me is just press and media.
Celebrities and
It's not about the people that come to the
yeah.
show that actually want to enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
about the people that want to report about the show, and that's boring to me. You know,
Hmm.
I feel like when I have a show, DVO by Dean, I want to give you an actual show when people will come and enjoy it. You know,
Yeah.
they enjoy my garments, but not even about the clothes. But I want to give you an actual experience about what you're about to see, you know?
Yeah,
And that's what
absolutely.
I wanted to give people a taste of in that first show that you came to. Like
Hmm.
my first fashion show, you know, I honestly didn't know what to expect. My first fashion show, I was like, all right, bet. I'm doing my first one. Like I'm gonna showcase everything.
Hmm.
I showcase, men's wear, women's wear, and also like the short film that I have coming, which was merchandise that you can cop for that movie as well. But I wanted to showcase everything. But honestly, not that's the funny thing. I didn't want to showcase everything, but at the same time, I knew that I should have showcased everything
Yeah.
because everybody doesn't know what DVO by Dean is. Some people
Hmm.
don't even know what DVO stands for.
Yeah.
So I feel like I had to give everybody a flavor of what it represents and
Yeah. No, absolutely.
what I
Yeah, I
feel
like that.
that it is.
Um, So have you ever had a fashion moment so far? Hold on. Have you ever had a fashion moment so far since you started making clothing that was pivotal, and why was it so special?
Yes, I feel like the last fashion show that I had was very pivotal to how I feel right now. Um,
Yeah, that was big. I saw that.
yeah,
I saw press from that. Yeah.
yeah, Raw Natural Born Artists, like they were one of the people that picked my brand up and seen like the potential that I have. And during that show, I was like, yo, this is like amazing. Like I
Yeah.
love the reaction that people had to the show. There was a lot more people there than I expected from the first show, and like it was an amazing show. And I like once I came out after, like I had all my models come out and do their final walkthrough. I felt like it was a special moment because I felt myself building up to everything that I wanted to do. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, like you're technically getting where you want to be.
Yeah.
So I guess this is kind of a big question to ask, but I'm just curious. So with fashion, since it does mean so many things, what does fashion mean to you?
I feel like fashion means to me is like your self identity. I feel like fashion is not about the latest trend or what's popular right now from the latest rapper that rapped about the latest designer, which we all know, which is mostly household name. But I feel like fashion to me is your self identity. Whatever you want to wear, whatever you feel for yourself is the most important thing.
Yeah.
I feel like fashion is more so like what you want to wear today.
Hmm.
Like what you think people will be impressed by what you're wearing. But fashion to me is really self-identity and what you feel is most important to you and your self-expression of that day of whatever you wear. Because honestly, it doesn't matter what you wear. We have clothes, like there's clothes that can fill the universe.